But Gary Stewart,
I'm so interested in him, and I never even knew about him until
so
you
he's
pointed
doing
out.
his thing. I could, the closest equivalent to a person right now to Gary Stewart to me is Whitey Morgan. Whitey Morgan in the 78's is one of the most disgusting bands I've ever heard. I've seen him live. I've had a beer dumped on my head live. I had a lady, bro, this is how killer Whitey Morgan's concerts are.
Yeah.
I had a lady next to me in Chattanooga, Tennessee, with the bottom cardboard of one of those beer trays, that, like saying that
Yeah.
for $100, her friend would give her $100 if Whitey'd let her touch her beard. And then her buddy puts, like her boyfriend, like puts his arm around her, is like, yeah, I used to bang her in high school and all that. And like, it was trash.
Right.
It's the best country and western music I've ever heard live.
Wow.
Okay, so that's my experience with seeing like real honky tonk music live is Whitey Morgan, and they friggin' kill it, dude. They cover Fire on the Mountain. They cover Springsteen, couple songs like I'm on Fire. Like, dude, he's insane. His records are good. All that. He's from California. Excuse me. So I'm into that.
Sound like an alligator.
And then I find Gary Stewart, and I'm like, holy crap, dude. This dude is the Whitey Morgan of about 75 to however long he toured. And that's what I'm saying. I've purposefully not read much about him, not much about his life. Like, I understand what happened to him in the end. I understand he recorded these records. And, yeah, I just really dig it. And I think it was an honest thing that just didn't get, like, he may have got some attention, but it never got the attention that it deserved, honestly.
Man.
And I think he's very good. Like, it's just, and I get excited about it to the point where I just try to find people to tell about it.
Dude, you put him on your stickers, man.
Yeah, honestly, just like a fan.
I know.
I mean, if I was really just trying to use somebody's image to like make my stickers look cool, I'd do like some little Michael Jackson feed or something.
Right. I mean, I guess technically that isn't him, but
it's like an ode to him. I just thought it was such a, and it's not, it's like this off meta album too. It's off this Steppin' Out album. And God, his band is good. He is good. The recordings are good. And
it's making me excited. I'm going to clean the house listening to him when I get home.
You should. I mean, it's one of those honest expressions of here's this guy that's living a honky-tonk lifestyle, and I don't even know that. I can just tell from the music.
I bet he didn't make but $50,000 a year somewhere in there.
I don't know.
Was never rich,
no
probably. Dude, if he lived his life as a gangster, a country gangster, like the way I would envision Hank Williams did, like he just drank and he had Cadillacs and horses. You know,
like he did this weird job of where he could sing real good and play songs,
but all he cared about was booze and horses or something.
Yeah, and I don't know about all that. I view it as like he has this family. He's got this wife that he obviously loved a ton. Gary Stewart, he has this wife he loves a ton, and like he goes out and he'd go on tour and he'd play these shows, and like to them at that point, it's like, well, man, I'm not having to do some 8 to 5 industry job like my grandfather.
So I'm not
having to flip the dirt.
Yeah.
I'm going out there and I'm making this money. It's fun.
Dude.
Like, imagine me telling my wife, like, man, I can go out there, I can drink, I can play my songs, I'm hanging out with my buddies, and I can sell these shirts or bumper stickers or whatever we're selling, and I can come home. I don't have to bust my friggin' knuckles up everywhere, man. I mean, that's what they were doing. And then that's what the Stones and everybody were doing. That's what Jeff Beck, Rod Stewart, that 68, 69. I'm telling you, that's what those people were doing. And then it all busted loose and everybody figured out how much money they could make. And so going back to what I'm saying about Queen, just because somebody's huge doesn't mean that they're really, really good.
Understood.
And just because somebody's really small and unknown doesn't make them good either.
Understood. But particularly with Queen, that voice, man.
Yeah, I know.